And one of the things I love about your book, and we're not going to spoil this here, is that I'm about 250. It's about a 300-page book. 250 pages in, you finally tell me something I had already noticed, which is like, come on, how do you do these things? You're very careful not to do that.
I am.
And I thought, and we won't do it here, but of course, people have speculated. As you point out, you can get on the web and find out all you want to know if you want.
Yeah, I thought it was important because this book, was as much about wonder and that notion as it is about Houdini, if not more. I didn't want to reveal, and the only thing I do reveal, well, there are two things. One, I offered a theory that I have about what's called the mirror cuffs, which you probably don't want to go too deep into, but it is one of his greatest escapes, and it is one that we still, no matter how far you look, we don't know for sure how he did it. And there are many theories about it, but there's no actual solution to how he did it. So I offer my theory because it might be wrong. And then one other one that I offer a little secret, and it is only because I think it reveals something about Houdini, and doesn't really tell you how he did the trick, but it reveals a little something interesting about Houdini. But yeah, I mean that was really important to me to maintain some of that mystery, because I think that's part of why it's so much harder to inspire wonder today. If somebody does a magical performance on television, you see it on Penn and Teller's Fool Us or on America's Got Talent or whatever, the next day there are 35 YouTube videos explaining exactly how it was done, and you don't have to look at them, but they're there, and it's easy, and it's hard to believe in something bigger and more magical, especially because quite often these secrets, these behind the scenes, they're disappointing. I mean, you have this big idea in mind of how somebody does a trick, and then you find out, it's just a piece of thread, and it's like that sort of busts the bubble a little bit. So I wanted to be very careful not to do any of that.